Hello everybody and welcome to my Zero2Hero series. I'm gonna start off by selling everything in my stash except for my duckies and the blueprints. The blueprints are for friends. The duckies are just something that I want to start collecting for our little raider bedroom scene. So I'm gonna keep those. Other than that, we're going to be selling everything, and I'm going to start going in with absolutely nothing and just see how far we can get by doing this all the way from zero. So let's select everything that we own. And we'll just start selling everything. It pains me to delete all my wolf packs and my trailblazers, but it has to be done. Alright, there we go. Everything is sold. All we have is duckies. I can't sell the fort security code, so that's just going to be in there. We're not going to be using it. This is what we're going to have to go in with. So I'm going to start out by doing the night raid on Buried City. Ready up anyways. Empty loadout. Let's see what we can do. Alright, and we're in. Now, I do know that there is a possible weapons case over at the Marino station, so we're going to go check that out. I just want to make it there as soon as possible. Hopefully be able to obtain a weapon to protect ourselves from things like that Rocketeer.
There, by the Grandioso apartments. Don't shoot!
Don't shoot!
We got a friendly guy over here. He spawned right over here, and he's not going for the weapons case, so that's a good sign. Now, obviously, this series will also show you guys good places to loot, stuff like that. I do have a couple of guides on weapons cases in my shorts. I will try and upload 1 to 2 a day, so if you want to see that, consider subscribing. Check out my guides for that. Let's see if there's some fabric in here. Yeah, there is. Nice. Means we can heal up a little bit. I'll breach this before that wasp sees me. Close that up real quick. Alright, let's see. Obviously, I can literally use everything that we get right now, so I'm just going to take all of this. Alright, we have an El Toro. At least we have a weapon to protect ourselves. There we go. And a weapons case can spawn on top of the building over here. Let's go have a look there. Alright, it hasn't spawned this time, but one can spawn right over there. Now there's another place that I want to check, which is over here. We can get on top of that building and then take a zip line in between to get to a loot room that might have a weapons case. Definitely want to check that out. Just want to be careful that we don't get seen by any big arc. Not with only 5 bullets to defend ourselves. Alright, and then over here it's going to be a little platform that you can jump on top of. And a weapons case spawns right here. We get a Venator, which is huge for us right now. Showstopper grenade. And a extended light mag. I will take that. Got a little ammo box as well. Take that. I will take this. We don't have a lot of space, so I'm just gonna do this. And I'm gonna take this win, and we're gonna exit right over there. Oh, this one's closed. All right, wait. Which one can we pick? We can take that one.
Let's go to that metro.
I do hear a big arc right around the corner, though. That might be a bombardier. It is. I can see the spotters. I do want to be careful. We don't have a shield, so I think I'm just going to go around all of this. I really hope we don't go down here. We have 2 guns. This is actually pretty massive. Can heal up with a little bit of the fabric that we got. And I hope this guy doesn't shoot me in the back. Thank you. He Vita sprayed me. That's nice. Alright, that was a good first raid. We got 2 weapons. We got a bunch of stuff that we might be able to use to craft ourselves some things. So I will take this any day of the week. Alright, so let's see. We got an El Toro. We got a Venator. Got a bunch of things that are pretty much useless for me right now. Light gun parts recycle into normal ones. Yep. This one recycles into that. You can definitely recycle these. I don't need the magnetic accelerator right now, so I'll recycle that. I might need the batteries. Definitely don't need those. Alright, so let's see if we can actually craft anything. We need plastic and rubber parts. Let's see, what can we scrap for plastic? This is rubber. So now we just need plastic parts. This is metal parts. Can we get plastic parts from any of this? That's the question. Get a couple of plastic parts for that. That's metal parts. Alright, we need a couple more plastic parts before we can make an augment for ourselves. We can make some shield recharges, but as long as we don't have a light shield, that is pretty much useless. I don't think we can do anything other than that. So we need to head back out with no healing. And no augment. Let's see. We have a Lush Blooms event, which is kind of useless. We have a night raid on Spaceport. I'm gonna go do a normal raid on Damn Battlegrounds. So what I want is plastic parts, rubber parts, some fabric, some great mulleen so I can make some healing, some arc alloys so we can actually start making shields, stuff like that. So that's what we're gonna be hunting for in this raid. And then have a little bit of an upgrade so we can like carry a bit more stuff, and then see if we can find some more high-end items to upgrade our augments. Alright, so we're in. This is not a full raid anymore. There is one thing I want to check over there. There can be a weapons case and a raider bag over there with some pretty good loot, so I definitely want to check that out. Maybe we can find some goodies there. Not having healing or a shield is pretty rough. So hopefully we can get some of that sorted. We really do need to loot some basic containers for this. I do love the whole vibe of Arc Raiders. Like, I am very much in love with this game. Oh, we got some great mulleen. I'll take that. And I will definitely break this open for some arc alloy. That means we can make our shield when we get back. There is a weapons case on top, so that's good. And we have the bag as well. Get an anvil. Anvil is always nice to have. Let's see what's in the bag. Rubber and plastic parts. I'll take both of those. Okay, preferably I don't want to get into combat with these guys. So I'm going to hide in here for a little bit. So we got a cooling coil. We got some rusted tools. Industrial magnet might be nice. Let's drop that. Grab the magnet. Let's see. We can head home at the water treatment elevator. So that might be our best bet. Let's get this wasp over here. Should drop some alloy. There we go. We can take that with us. We can take that with us. And we can head on out at the water treatment elevator. Now, anvil is actually a pretty huge find. If only I was able to shoot. There we go. I don't mind grabbing some more alloy. Alright, let's head out of here. But yeah, I used to do these kinds of challenges in Escape from Tarkov as well, and I have to say Arc Raiders is a lot more friendly when it comes to challenges like this. Tarkov, this is just brutal. There we go. Alright, so we got a little bit of stuff to work with. I do need some plastic parts, though. That is the main thing right now. I don't know what we get from this. Ooh, we get electrical components. That's nice. I can recycle those for the plastic parts that we need. Which means that we should be able to make ourselves a looting MK1. There we go. We need one more plastic part for a shield. We do have Scrappy. I am, however, not going to loot Scrappy. You guys can let me know in the comments whether or not we should use Scrappy. I don't know if it goes like against the core value of this series or not, so I'll leave that up to debate for you guys. But we can loot a bunch more items now, which is nice. And yeah. What do I get if I... you can't recycle arc power cells. Okay. What about gun parts? What do you get? Metal. Batteries. You get that. I don't think we have anything else that would recycle into plastic right now. If we do that, yeah, we get mechanical components, which I don't think give plastic. See, that requires rubber and metal, so we're definitely not going to get plastic from that, which is kind of sad. So we need to head back out. I'm going to bring the El Toro again. And this time we have a looting MK1, so hopefully we can get some good stuff. Where did we spawn? Ooh, right next to the outpost. Alright, I do want to check that. There might be a weapons case up there and some other goodies that we can use, so... I'll have a little look up at the outpost. I mean, out of range. Well, that's not good. I don't. All right. Hell yeah, having a good old time. Whoa. Is it possible for me to get back on the map? I wonder. I have no idea if it's possible for me to even get back. I thought maybe I can jump out of bounds and it would somehow spawn me back on top, but I keep getting dropped in the same spot. I don't think I'm ever gonna make it out of here, so let's just surrender. And that is our El Toro gone. And our looting augment. Oh god, I forgot about that. We lost our looting augment. Well, that's no good. That's kind of ridiculous that you're out of bounds over there, so I should have walked over top instead of through there. Alright. Well, that's a nice turn of events. Alright, we're gonna head back out with nothing. I'm not even gonna bring the anvil or the Venator. I don't want to lose those the same way we lost our beautiful El Toro. Rest in peace, El Toro. Alright, here we are. Ooh, this might have some loot. Do want to watch out for that snitch. I've died here before. Definitely don't want that to happen. So we're in kind of an okay area. I wouldn't say this is perfect, but it's decent. Might be able to do something with that. Salvage it back at base. Now, as you guys know, I have been avoiding the loot areas, like the buildings and stuff, because obviously we have nothing to defend ourselves with. There's a leaper over there. We're gonna avoid that guy, and we're gonna head straight for this building right here. I'm checking here real quick though. Okay, we got a compensator and some shotgun ammo. Not helpful to us at all right now. We'll take the rubber parts. Let's head in here and see if we can find something useful.
Don't shoot!
Hope these people are friendly. Ooh, might be able to use some of this. That's fabric. It's so weird that duct tapes makes fabric. Hey, what's up?
All good.
Ooh, I'll take an adrenaline shot. This person's not leaving a lot behind, though. Take a bit of fabric. Yeah, we got the leaper right outside, which might be a problem. Ooh, we have something that wasn't looted yet. I'll take the antiseptic, I think. You can have the rest. Oh my god, we got a shield charge. And we have a snap blast grenade. I do want to take the wasp driver. Another snap blast, let's go. But I do still need plastic parts. I'll take an anvil. I will definitely take an anvil. That's 5 fabric. I did drop my fabric, so I'm not gonna... I think I'm gonna take the durable cloth. Ooh, we get a ducky. That's wires. Yeah, I'll bring the ducky. Why not? Nice one. Let's see, we'll check here for some loot, but got an adrenaline shot. If I see some advanced, like, electrical components, I will take those with me. I think we have a bunch of rubber parts already, right? I think we do, but I don't think anything in here is worth more than the other one for me personally. So let's just head back out. I love friendly lobbies. Alright, we got some stuff to work with. Let's have a look at what we can do here. Hopefully we can make ourselves a shield and a augment. Alright, so this is 16 fabric. What do we get for this? Ooh, 3 mechanical components for 1 sentinel firing core. I'm actually going to recycle that. That is pretty good. For this, we just get chemicals. What do we get if I recycled this? Fabric. I mean, I'll take it. Snitch scanner gave me electrical components, which I can recycle for plastic. So let's do that. We got 9 plastic parts right now. I think we needed... Was it 10? I think you need 10. Yeah, we need 6 for this, and we need 4 for this. So we're not going to be able to craft a shield yet again. Oh, wait, I have another scanner right here that gives us this. So we are able to make ourselves a shield. There we go. We got a light shield. Alright, so we have a shield now. We have a second anvil. I'm going to bring some ammo for that. Can I upgrade it? I can upgrade it. And I will. A level 2 anvil is a lot better than a level 1 anvil. Put that away. I don't think I want to bring my snap blast grenades just yet. So I'm going to leave those in there for now. We do have 1 shield recharge. We don't have any healing. We have a durable cloth and a great mullion, so we should be able to make at least one bandage. Yes, we can make one bandage. Let's do that, and then let's make 4 more shield recharges. There we go. So we got 5 shield recharges, 1 herbal bandage. I went ahead to Buried City. We should be able to make a bunch of bandages over there because there's a lot of great mullion over in what's it called again? Over here. Hold on, let me just there in the Galleria. That's what it is. And we should be able to find like a whole bunch of cloth and stuff in space travel and research for us to be able to make some more bandages. We can check the hospital as well. Maybe we find some good stuff there. So I think that's going to be the idea for the next 3 raids, which is going to be in episode 2. Thank you guys so much for watching this. I hope you enjoyed me falling through the map and all the shenanigans that we got up to and the progress that we made today. Our stash is looking quite nice, I would say. Sadly, you aren't able to do anything with the film reel, so we're just going to sell that. I shouldn't have taken it with me. I should have taken something else. But yeah, I think we did pretty good. So this is what the stash looks like after the first 3 raids, after day 1. And we'll see what day 2 brings. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Until then, have a great rest of your day. And don't forget to subscribe.